Is this thing on? This thing is on. What's going on, my dudes? Welcome in. Take your shoes off, kick back, get comfortable. Hope you're all doing absolutely fantastic today. So we're going to be checking out something a little bit different today. It's still metal. It's just a very... it's different. So we're going to be checking out a band called Choked by Own Vomits. I thought the S was a typo. It's not. I love that shit. And fittingly, the song is called Shit World. So this song is released through Gore Grinder. I strongly recommend Gore Grinder to anyone that wants... I don't know if I can quite describe the difference between the shit that gets put up on Gore Grinder and the shit that gets put up on Slam Worldwide. I think it's probably best that I just play the song and then you guys can see the difference. It's a lot more stripped back. It's a lot more... I'm just going to play the song. We'll check it out together and you guys will go, oh, right, that's the difference between these two. So I checked out... first of all, music videos are only just coming, happening on Gore Grinder recently. There was none of that fucking lyric videos or music videos or any of that shit on Gore Grinder. This is like a new thing. I checked out one of their other songs just to see what it was like. It was called Dream Is Over. It's nasty. It's really nasty. They describe it as death grind / gore grind. I can't disagree with that at all. Death grind is basically just death metal without all the pretty bits. And gore grind is just horrific, messy noise. It's fucking brilliant. So, and the music video for that was absolute just nonsense. I loved every single second of it. So we're gonna check out Shit World by Choked by Own Vomits. I'm gonna get set up here. Like I said before, I hope you guys are all doing absolutely fantastic. I hope your weekend went great. Okay, let's go. No. Let's go. Okay, so one more time. Choked by Own Vomits, Shit World. They must have spent a fortune on that design. Wow. This is like Steven Spielberg level production value compared to everything else that you get on Gore Grinder. Oh, fuck yes, here we go. All those riffs, all the riffs. Oh, it's so nasty. If there's a Jint breakdown or clean vocals in this, I will be fucking blown away. Oh, mate. The riffs are absolutely non-stop, mate. Those kind of like gargly, drowning, soaking wet, soiled vocals. I love them. Nope. Still going. The horror movie style. Yeah, I love it. I love it so much. The horror movie style credits. And the song's still going. Oh. I love it. I love it. Okay. What a way to start the day. Okay, cool. So, drowned in own. Is it drowned? Is it drowned? I feel like I'm saying that, but is it choked or drowned? I think there's a chance that I've been saying this band's name wrong for the for the entire video. Where we at? Where we at? Just give me a second here. God's sake. It's not drowned in own vomits. It's choked by own vomits. I'm such an amateur. I'm such an amateur in this. I must have been listening to Drowning Sulphur like way too much. In fact, I've been listening to a lot of Drowning Sulphur, so I must have just presumed that the way of dealing with someone via their own vomits is by drowning them. But these guys are actually choking them. Okay. I'm just going to rewind a little bit. So that was Choked by Own Vomits, Shit World. I fucking loved that. And okay, so first of all, those riffs were meaty, really, really, really meaty, relentless riffs that just, I love the tone of the guitars that you generally hear in Deathgrind. The vocals, I mean, good fucking lord. So like, people always talk about, like, you know, oh, have you heard this band? They do the most, you know, extreme vocals, like, you know, this guy's gutturals, this guy's tunnel throat, so on and so forth. And then Goregrind comes in and goes, okay, cool, here's my best impersonation of someone drowning in a fucking swamp filled with urine or something like that. I mean, it's just so rancid and unpolished and not overproduced, but not sloppy at the same time, you know. And the other thing I like about this type of music as well is that it just doesn't take itself too seriously at all. And I really, really like that, because there are some bands, like, you don't really get that many prima donnas when it comes to the extreme metal scene. Everyone seems, you know, like fairly chilled and all that type of stuff, you know what I mean? But there are some bands that possibly take themselves a little bit too seriously, like, you know, they're playing on top of a mountain, or, you know, there's some kind of, like, you know, big kind of like epic story. I'm not going to throw any bands under the bus, because that's just not something that I do, but you guys know what I'm talking about. The music videos can be a little bit epic, you know what I mean, like they're telling some kind of tale about a dragon or something, you know. Not with this style of music, not with this style of music at all. It's supposed to be funny. it's supposed to be light-hearted. It's also supposed to be brutal, because obviously there's no way anyone's going to be able to understand the lyrics there. But one thing I'm going to say is, if he's talking about Pythagoras, or if he's talking about like any kind of political subject, or he's talking about the nature of consciousness, I'll be fucking blown away. You know for a fact he is the lyrics are about chopping someone up and just general barbarism. Fucking love it. Another band that do this really, really well, and it's a band that I've actually checked out on the channel before, called Gorebag. My voice just completely died there. Band called Gorebag are really, really good as well. I think their latest single is called... give me a minute. What is that song called, man? Amputated and Refrigerated. That's their latest song. It's got the similar type of vocals. I think it's a little bit less death grindy and a bit more kind of like just like straight death metal with kind of gore infused. Those kind of like putrid, soaking wet, kind of like, you know, just vile vocals thrown in over the top. So definitely. Go and check out Gorebag, like for real, because those guys are just fantastic when it comes to this type of stuff. Yeah, massive thumbs up. It was heavy, it was catchy, the video was awesome. It didn't take itself too seriously. The tone on the guitars was awesome. It was completely relentless. One thing flowed into another. It wasn't pretentious. The riffs were actually really catchy as well. You could kind of like bob your head to it, you know. It was just, I love it. I had a feeling I was going to like it, because I really, really liked their other single as well, now that I can't actually remember the name of that. Dream Is Over. So awesome. Loved it. Loved every single second of it. So, as per usual, my dudes, all the links to their social medias are going to be down below. Please go and follow them on everything. Go and drop them a like. And at the very least, leave them a comment. Let them know how something... If you're wondering what that noise is, it's my dog deciding to have a nightmare, because I just hit the record button, obviously. And we're 12 minutes into the video. Never ever work with animals and children. They suck when it comes to producing media. Always just remember that. Take that information to the bank. That's good advice for anyone that wants to start doing this. Never work with animals or children. Just don't do it. They suck. What the fuck was I just saying? Yeah, and follow, like, leave a comment, let them know how sick that was, because that was fucking awesome. Another thing I'll say as well is that obviously, like, Beheading the Traitor, Dreambound. I'm not sure if Chudcore Promotions is a thing anymore, but you've got you've got obviously Slam Worldwide. You know, they do a certain type of music, and as Transcending Obscurity do a lot of cool stuff as well. But also remember to go into the kind of like, you've got extreme metal here, and then you've got like kind of heavier stuff here, and then you've got this type of stuff that's just that type of stuff that we just heard, which is just bubbling under the surface. Definitely go and check out some of that stuff as well. I'm not saying it's all good, but it's nice to listen to all different types of extreme metal, because I think there's good examples from every single, from like, all the way Gent, and then Doom, and then like, this gore grind shit as well. Just listen to it all, because there's good examples of all of it. So as per usual, it wouldn't be a relentless doppelganger video without me saying I've rambled on far too long. But so here we go. I've rambled on far too long to put an underscore under it. Love the song. Please go follow the band. Give the YouTube channel Gore Grinder a follow as well. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.